Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, August 20th, 2021. Keep it in mind that energy is fluid. So, whenever you click on this video or this podcast, okay, if the message resonates and vibrates, you want to go ahead and keep what you need, leave what you don't, and maybe shelf what you don't understand in case you need to circle on back. Okay, so today we have the vibration of the number 8, which is about wisdom, new beginnings. Okay, and we also have triple twos showing up in the date, which is hypersensitive energy. So you can find people sensitive emotionally today. You can find a lot of projection energy in the atmosphere today. So be mindful of what you are projecting outwardly. Okay, try to stay focused to project the things that you want to experience and the things that you want to tap into today. All right, now options and decisions is the name of the game today. So there may be options available to you today, or there may be decisions available, or there may be options and decisions that you may need to make today. Okay, now you want to keep in mind that the sun is still currently in Leo. All right, and not to mention that the moon transitioned over to Aquarius a little earlier this morning. So you still have that, freedom and liberation energy coming in with that Aquarian energy. That's that Uranus energy. So you want to be mindful of that. Now, I also want to say this, right? Be mindful to watch your triggers today because of the triple twos. You really want to be mindful to watch your triggers today because of the triple twos. Now, you guys know that we talk about that there are no reasons anymore why you would need to make sacrifices, right? You can literally tap into making choices and making decisions. And sometimes the choices and the decisions that you have to make may be uncomfortable, right? So you want to be mindful to be patient with yourself as you're moving through any major transitions that you need to move through today. Okay, now we're going to jump into the wisdom and the message for today. You guys know that I tell you guys that energy is fluid, and you are not just responsible for mastering your sun sign, aka the month that you were born, and the zodiac sign that's held within that month, right? You're also responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel. So your sun sign and all of the 11 of the zodiac signs are aspects and archetype we all have to interact with on a collective basis, as well as on a personal basis. Okay, so you're affected in principalities and powers in high places that you know not of, which is aka the planets, okay, the lords. Okay, now we're going to jump into the elements, keeping in mind that you can tap into any of the element even if you are not that particular zodiac sign, and you can do so by using the archetypal energy for that particular zodiac family. Okay, so we're starting off with the wonderful fire energy because we are in Leo season, and that energy is going to be a representation of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But if you are not a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, you can apply this message to the areas in your life where you need to take action, where movement is required. Okay, so be mindful of that as you are moving throughout the energy. It's important for you, my love, to know, right, where you are and what season you're in, so that way you're not confused as to what positioning you're playing. Okay, so the message for the wonderful fire energy is the eclipse in Taurus energy, which is all about re-evaluation. All right, maybe having a change of heart, maybe really sitting back and taking a deeper look at everything, maybe sitting back and getting out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings, to really take a look and see where you are with things, to really take a look and maybe see how you feel about things, right, before you take a step, or you take make a decision or make a choice that doesn't really benefit where you are in this moment. Now, I would say what worked for you at 24 may not work for you at 44. What worked for you at 44 may not work for you at 64, right? So you have to be mindful of your growth and where you are. And with the eclipse energy in Taurus, it's Taurus energy is also stable energy, but that energy can also be about money, stability, pleasure, love. That's that Venus energy. And let me just say this. Two, this is the number 26 card, and 2 plus 6 equals 8. So we're also talking about reevaluating things for this new beginning, this new energy that's in the atmosphere. All right, so you may have a change of heart, you may change your mind about something. Also keeping in mind that eclipse energy happens over a period of time. All right, so it's not like the moon where you're transiting out of that emotional energy every 2.5 days, right? This can happen over a couple of weeks or a couple of months. So be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the energy too. All right, so when we hop on over to the wonderful, wonderful earth elements, okay, we are talking about Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But if you are not a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, what you can do is you can tap into the material world. This is a physical realm, okay? And that is how you're going to utilize this energy, the material world, okay? And the message today is the moon in Scorpio. And this is talking about transformation. And this is all about there's some type of change happening emotionally that's going to bring forth transformation in your external life. It kind of goes with the energy from the fire signs, where that tapping into your emotions before you take action and reevaluating things before you take action is going to bring about this transformation in the material world. And Scorpio's energy is all about the rise of the phoenix, right? From ashes to the phoenix, okay? So rising up out of maybe some of the most difficult things that you've had to go through, taking the lessons that you've had to learn and applying them in this next situation, in this next experience, right? In this next business venture. But being able to learn from your mistakes is going to be key as you're moving throughout this energy on the material plane. Now, keeping in mind that Scorpio's energy is a water energy, okay? So we're still dealing with emotions here. So tapping into your emotions before you take action, okay, is going to be key as you reevaluate things with that Taurus energy, that Venus energy, right? But how you're expressing yourself on the material world today is with that transformative energy that Scorpio brings, which is actually getting to the depth of things, okay? Looking deeper, okay? So now we're going to hop on over to the wonderful air elements, okay? Now, if you are not an air sign, which is going to be Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius, you can tap into the element of your thoughts. This is your thinking, the realm of thinking and your thoughts, okay? Thoughts become things, okay? Your spiritual and your mental thoughts is where this message is going to dwell. And within your thoughts, you have the message of eclipse in Aquarius energy. There is going to be a deep awakening, right? You're going to be tapping into a place within yourself, or you have the opportunity to tap into a place within yourself to gain a deeper understanding or a higher level of awakening. It's like surrendering to the things that you can control and the things that you cannot control, surrendering enough to allow the universe to work those things out on your behalf, right? Always moving forth with a pure intention of heart, not, purposely trying to hurt anybody. And this is why I'm saying choices and decisions. And sometimes we have to go through choices and decisions, and those choices and those decisions may sometimes hurt someone else because you have to make an emotional choice, or you have to make a physical choice, or you have to make a mental choice, right? That may hurt someone that you care about, but it is the best thing for you to do for yourself, or maybe for your family, maybe for your health, so be mindful of that, right? As you're moving throughout this energy with the eclipse in Aquarius, right? And eclipse energy, once again, happens over a period of time. You're going to be tapping into a higher level of awakening within the way you think about something, okay? And then implementing that in your actions and watching that unfold in the external world, in the material world, okay? So now let's talk about the wonderful water energy, okay? So if you are a water sign, that is going to be the wonderful Cancer energy, Scorpio's energy, as well as Pisces. If you are not a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you can apply this message to your emotions, to your feelings, okay? And today the message is the moon in Libra, which is all about love. So we're still talking about Moon, which is emotional energy, Libra, Venus energy, love, pleasure, balance. Okay, bring those things into balance. Okay, finding your place of balance within relationships, and not just relationships with other people, but also your relationship with yourself. So finding those things and bringing them into balance today is going to be key. So you need to recognize that, you need to embrace that, and you need to allow that to flow in and through you today. Okay, now let me just tell you guys this. Okay, change doesn't happen overnight, depending on exactly what it is you're trying to change, especially lasting change for maybe old thinking, old habits, old patterns. Those things don't happen overnight. But every day, new options and decisions may be placed before us. Maybe the way you think about something, right? And today, in your thoughts, they're saying that there's going to be a deeper awakening. Maybe the way you feel about something. And today, within your emotions, they're saying operate in love. Find a loving place to bring your relationships into balance. Maybe it's going to be the way you take action in things, right? And at that point, you need to go ahead and reevaluate things today, because you may have a change of heart, right? Maybe today in the material world, right, it's really just about transforming things. And for some of you, this may mean moving some things around, moving some furniture around, getting rid of some things, changing your curtains, changing the linen, bringing in more color, doing something to represent your truth is what's required when you are making decisions or when you're exploring your options. So don't forget that today as you're moving throughout the energy. All right. So y'all know the deal. You know how we do, right? You do not want to be afraid of the dark, my loves, okay? Because out of darkness comes enlightenment. Don't forget that we do have the Trust in Your Intuition class coming up, okay? And communicating with the spiritual world. I was supposed to have a date for you, but I got to be honest, we have not gotten the official date yet. But as soon as I do, I promise you guys, I will be making that announcement. But that is coming, okay? Like I said, I had to push that back because I was on vacation. So that is coming up. I'm super excited about that. Do something kind for yourself today. Love yourself, honor yourself, trust yourself, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Bye, my loves.